Example number 3. Mr. Dinkelspiel bought a $32.56 worth of stamp. He bought he bought 20 more 19-cent stamps and 50-cent stamps. He bought twice as many 32-cent stamps as 19-cent stamps. So how many of each kind of stamp did he buy? Sir, what is a stamp? Okay, for the new generation, maybe they're not familiar with stamp. Stamp is like a currency. You bought it in the postal office. In the older days, when people send communication letter or sending letter to their loved one, it should be attached with stamp. It's like a tax. So how does it look like? So these are example of stamps. So with our grandparents sending their letters, so it should be in the post office. You buy a stamp to be attached in your mailing envelope. Your mailing envelope should have a stamp. Okay, so these are example of American stamp. Okay, so each stamp has their own values. So if you observe, stamps have their own value, like this one, 5 cents, 5 cents. So each stamp have different cost. If you bought it, of course, it depends how far are you sending your letters. Okay, so it means that each stamp has its cost. So for example, in this problem, we have three different stamp based on the statement. So I think our stamp issue is clear. So that is the kind of currency that you attach with your communication letter during old days. Okay, so I hope it's already clear with the new generation right now. So so based on the statement, we have three different stamps. We have a 19-cent stamps, a 50-cent stamp, and 32-cent stamp. Okay, so let's start with uh, we need to formulate our variables based on the statement. So, sir, I thought this is a coin problem. Yes, it's a stamp problem is somehow related to coin problems because it has a cost like a penny, and in terms of um, evaluation, it's related to coin problem because it's money problem. They said money problem. Okay, so we have three variables. We can formulate three variables. We'll start with 20 more 19 cents than 50 cent stamps. Okay, so we need to formulate our variables. So we let x be our 50-cent stamps. So if we let x be our 50 cent stamp, so he bought 20 more 19-cent stamp than 50. So 20 more. So therefore x plus 20, that is our 19-cent stamp. So how about our 32-cent stamp? He bought twice as many of 32 cents stamp than 19. So if x plus 20 is our 19-cent stamps, therefore that is twice of that. That is your 32-cent stamps. So x plus 20. So that is our 32 cents stamp. Okay, so we have our three variables: the 50-cent stamp, the 19-cent stamp, and the 32-cent stamp. And based on the statement, the worth of the stamp is 32.56 US dollars. Of course, so it means that the summation of this variable is in 32.56 US dollars. Okay, so let's solve. Okay, so 50 cents. So all of our variables like in peso, in coin problem, we have a multiplier. We have 32 cents, 19 cents, and 50 cents. So that we can use it like we did in our coin. So if it is in cents, so x 50 cents, our multiplier is 50, plus that is x plus 20 multiplied to our multiplier, that is 19 cents, plus 2x plus 20. Our multiplier here is 32 cents. Okay, so the sum is 32.56 US dollar. So since the other side is in cents, you need to multiply this by 100 to make this in cents. So all units here is in cents. All units here on the other right side is all in cent. Okay, let's solve for our x simultaneously. I will become 50x plus 19x plus 380 here. That will become 2x plus 40, then 32, that is 64x plus 1280 is equal to transpose, that is 3256. Okay, so combine like terms, 50 and 19 and 64, and 64, that is 133 x. So we transpose 380 and 1280 to the other side. 256 minus 380 and minus 1280, that will become excuse me, that is 1596. Therefore our x is equal to 1596 divided 133, that will become 12. So our x is 12. So the requirement is how many of each kind of stamp did he buy. So if our x is 12, okay, so x, so this is $19 cent is um 32. How about for 32 x, that is 32 plus 2 is 34. Okay, let's check if our answer 32, 12, 32, 34 is correct. Okay, so we multiply it by our multiplier, like in our coin problem here. Okay, so let's check. That is 12, 5 times 50, 32 times 19, and 34 times 32. The cost of our stamp in cents. So that is 600 and 570 and 1088. The sum is 600 plus 570 plus 1088. The sum is 2258. 2258. So divide 100 to make it in dollars. That will become 2258. So does it match? Does it match? No, it does not. So the total should be 32. So what is wrong with our problem? Okay, let's check. Okay, so here that should be times 2. So this will become the 12 plus 32 times 2. That should be 64. So if this is 64 times 32, that is 2048. So if we sum these three, 2048 plus 570 plus 600, that is 32. 3218 divide 100, that is 32.18. 32.18. So in dollars. So our answer, the he bought 32.56. Oh, we still lack. Our answer is 32.18 is lesser than 32.56. So is our answer is correct? There is a somehow a correction. Let's see. Let's try to evaluate again our problem. Okay, so he bought 20 more 19 cents than 50 cents. So we start with our 50 cents as our x. So 50 cents. Okay. Then he bought 20 more. That is x plus 20 for our variables. And he bought twice as many of 32 cents. He bought 32 cents times he bought twice of 32, then 19 cents. So that's 2. That is our x plus 20. The multiplier is 50 cents, 19 cents, and the 32 cents. So somehow our variable is then we formulate our here. Is there any way that we can check if our equation is balanced? Okay, if it is correct, so let's check again. Based on this is our equation, right? This is our equation. Okay, so that is 32.56 times 100. Okay, okay. So if our x is 12, let's check. If we substitute 12 here, substitute 12, substitute 12 here, let's check. That is 50 times 12. Uh, 50 times 12 plus 19 times 12 plus 380 plus 64 times 12 plus 1280, that is 3256. 3256. So 3256, so the same. So we have a balanced equation. We can say our answer 12 is correct. We can safely assume that our answer number of $50 cent stamp is 12, $19 cent is 32 cents, and $32 stamp 64. Okay, so that is our answer. 12, 32, and 64 pieces of each stamp. But if you try to check in a decimal, it does not correspond. What is the missing piece? So if we try to check 32 times 56 minus 32.18, we lack of 0.38 cents. Where is the 0.38 going? Okay, so just review the problem. Uh-huh. If you have comment with this problem, you can comment down below. Where is the 38? Okay, so that would be your part. Thank you.